What's up, keepers, and welcome back to a very special episode of ARS Goalkeeping. Today we're going to be reviewing the Xtrabol, a weighted ball meant for improving power, form, and technique. It's made up of FPUS 1500 shiny material, and what's really cool about this ball is the design that helps literally illustrate how to line up the ball and where to strike it for the cleanest hit. This is huge for keepers that might have some issues getting decent distance on their kickouts from the line by giving them a point of reference to help focus on clean contact with the correct part of the ball, which is an important part if you want to create power when driving a ball downfield. Now, this isn't the first time I've used a weighted ball in training, and normally I like to have different sizes and weights. It makes the flight path of all of your shots much harder to read and keeps the goalkeeper focused. But what I really like about the Xtrabol is that even with the weight, it still feels and works itself like a typical football. When I throw it in the air with a spin on the ball, there's no wobble and shake. It flies like a true ball. In some other weighted balls, the ball shakes like crazy or dips hard. I can easily juggle the Xtrabol, and after a few times, it's almost like a workout for my legs. The weight on the ball feels like it gets heavier since it tires the muscles out so quickly. Obviously, the Xtrabol was made to improve goal kicking power and striking technique. So the first thing we're going to talk about is its ability to improve kicking power. The Xtrabol's weight helps build muscle in both legs just by relativity. It's just like pumping your arms with weights and then doing it again without any weights on. I've been using the Xtrabol for a few weeks now, and I've noticed just like that, I've noticed that striking on normal regulation balls has become a breeze, and now every hit has that satisfying thud of a good contact. The arrow and X design is great for keepers who have a hard time seeing the sweet spot and getting the strike correctly on the middle underside of the ball. I've also noticed that having a point to focus on when kicking the ball makes the strike a bit better and easier. The X sweet spot does a great job of helping finding that spot each time, as long as you set it up with the arrows pointed towards where you want the ball to go. The only thing that the ball cannot teach you is how to run up and where the ball should be hitting your foot, but it does help you fill in the rest of the blanks. While it doesn't teach you everything, it's a fine feature and an idea that I know has helped me at least focus on my striking technique a whole lot more. And as I had mentioned earlier in the video, the Xtrabol can help out in several different areas, especially for goalkeepers. I love to switch in one or two of them while in training, keeping my keepers on their toes and strengthening the core muscles used to make those saves, when the shot has an extra bit of power and weight behind it. As a training supplement for keepers, the weighted ball can help improve handling by working on hand strength all the way to the chest when you catch and hold on to the weighted ball. You can do several medicine ball exercises using the Xtrabol, with the added benefit of being able to smack it around the field and add a goalkeeper. And one of my favorite feelings in training exercises I did exclusively with the Xtrabol focused on a simple handling drill that worked on foundations of holding on to harder and heavier shots, and then switching back to a regular football to see, feel, and experience the difference. Even when the service came in harder, the bite of the shot was taken completely out of my hands because they had already been through the gauntlet. They've been used to that weighted ball and that heavier sting. You get to deal with this shot, and you deal with another shot, you deal with a normal regular shot after dealing with the Xtrabol, and it's a simple, easy ball to deal with. And although I'm not sure it was a planned feature, there is that X sweet spot, which is also a great point to focus on when dealing with shots. I like to always tell my keepers to pick a point on the ball and watch it all the way to the shot comes to your hands, and this makes that tip a whole lot easier to follow. There's really so much you can do with a weighted ball, and most keepers will be working with a medicine ball at one point or another, especially if you train in the gym, so why not mix the two? An almost medicine ball like football that can still be kicked around without injury or destroying the ball, and for the price of about 35 British pounds or 42 US dollars, it's a decent price piece of goalkeeper equipment that has a myriad of uses and exercises to use at every single practice. So that's my review on the Xtrabol. If you have used a weighted ball like this before, let me know in the comments, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again very soon.